Leaving was never an option. It was quite the contrary. I came to Hong Kong about 4 years ago to start my position as a professor here at the Hong Kong University of Science and Technology. I'm a physical scientist who develops and builds microscopes to discover new quantum particles. So I was screening the available products on the market and realized that none of what existed could work for me. So I said, well, if I cannot buy it, I have to build it myself. So that basically led me to develop a technology that now underpins our company. It's beautiful, it's a great scenery, it's great food, but also from the professional perspective, it's amazing how easy it is to start a company, be accepted as a foreigner in the business environment and just get started doing something amazing.
Setting up a business in Hong Kong is very easy, especially in comparison to Germany, where you have a lot of paperwork to do, a lot of hurdles to take, and a lot of obstacles that are difficult to overcome, especially as a young startup.
Taxes are very low here. I think this is always a benefit. Tax reports is a one-pager. Even starting a business is done essentially through another service company. So it just takes 1 hour of work and a few emails and you can register a business and get started.
We basically sell a small cube that is the size of a thumbnail, and it moves either vertically or horizontally to displace small samples wherever you want them to be. You need this, for example, in the optical physics or when you work with any type of microscopy. What is special about our products is they are very robust to challenging environmental conditions. For example, they still work smoothly at 0 Kelvin and in vacuum.
Imagine you have a little specimen. It could be a specimen of a tissue sample. It could be a piece of material which you aim to investigate. Now, you need to be able to move these specimens around quite accurately inside your microscope. Now, what we have developed are motion stages that facilitate the very accurate motion of such specimen over perhaps millimeter to centimeter distances while still maintaining an accuracy of motion which is on the order of 10 nanometers. Now this is really small. 10 nanometers is like 0.801 meter or even much smaller than a virus. There are a lot of skilled workers and skilled small shops in Hong Kong that we actually work with. So I can tell you that right now all of our core components that we source are actually through a Hong Kong company that makes precision manufacturing of all these parts. Even though we're based in Hong Kong, we sell globally. Currently our customers are from Korea, from the United States, from Europe, from Israel. We are in the growth phase of our company. We just started a year ago and now made our first sales to our first trial customers. Currently work in this sort of business to customer model on our core product range to establish our company. We hope that perhaps around 2026 we'll transition into the growth phase where we can increase the size of our team, reinvest our revenues into further R&D efforts. I think something that is not obvious is Hong Kong is a great place for doing business because it is a very open economy. It's easy to import-export. There are basically no taxes on import-exports. That makes it tremendously easy to sell to customers around the globe. At the same time, you have access to mainland China and the Greater Bay Area supply chain. That's something we personally largely benefit from. We can realize a very competitive pricing scheme while maintaining highest quality through access to the Greater Bay Area supply chain. Right now, I think Hong Kong is also in a transformative stage. I mean, the city, of course, is well known for its status as a tech hub in fintech and artificial intelligence and robotics and drones. At the same time, also, the city government takes a lot of effort in promoting advanced manufacturing. We have this new AMC, the Advanced Manufacturing Center, and also the Science Park in Sha Tin is equipped with very advanced laboratory facilities. So yes, we already can produce highest quality products, and I believe also in the future, based on different government incentives, the situation will improve dramatically. We have always been quite fortunate to receive tremendous support by the university here in terms of startup support, but then later also by the ITC through the Hong Kong Science and Technology Park. So leaving was never an option. It was quite the contrary. To be honest, it would be difficult for me to see how we could have taken the same steps in just a year elsewhere.
We want to position Quano Technologies as a global player and technology leader next to our competitors.
What I think really Hong Kong needs in the future is to invest more into hardware talent. I think to sort of instill a culture also into younger kids that using your hands to do something useful is quite a skill. And I hope that the Hong Kong government perhaps can incentivize such directions, perhaps in the school curriculum, but also maybe in the vocational education system. In hardware technology, I think there's still some way to go, but as I mentioned, there are a lot of government incentives on becoming an advanced manufacturing hub, and we have great universities like ours and others where a lot of talent is being educated. So I'm very positive in terms of the future outlook.